Custom properties are very handy for relaying information about a part into a drawing or a bill of materials. To take a look at custom properties, let's go up here to the top of our screen and click on File Properties. You can see here I've got the summary properties, the custom properties, as well as configuration specific properties. But let's go back over here to custom properties, and you can see here I've got a bunch of stuff already filled out. So I've chosen description, partner material, and so on, and I've got some values over here. Notice I'm using some links inside of my custom properties to link to SOLIDWORKS values. For instance, this one here, which is SOLIDWORKS file name, and there it is, and you can see here's my file name here at the top of the screen. So now what I want to do is I want to input that value. So before I do that though, notice there's nothing written in description. I'm going to go ahead and click on OK. I'm going to go over to the drawing that I created for this part. Now notice down here at the bottom of the screen, you can see that I don't have a title at all. Now if I go back over here to this part, if I go to the custom properties, I'm going to call this one block. Click on OK. Go back over here to the drawing, and you can see now it says block. So any value I put in the custom properties of that block will automatically show up here. The same thing if I use this block in a bill of materials in an assembly, that value or that description will show up in that bill of materials. So pretty handy. Same thing with the revision down here, the drawing number, the information here as far as when it was drawn, the engineering approval, the notes, all this information is all pulled from the part itself. I even have the ability to do something like give it a time and date stamp down here at the bottom of the screen. And up here at the top, I can actually show you the path where that file is currently saved. So I have a whole bunch of things that I can link together inside of a drawing and pull from custom properties or values that SOLIDWORKS knows about behind the scenes. Now going back over here to the custom properties of this part here, I can click on this, see all the values, and if I want to save or copy these, I can do it pretty quickly by using the copy command. So click on the very first line here, go down here to the bottom by holding down Shift and click on the last line. Now if I try to right click and click on something like copy or paste, which normally would show up as a little dialog box, it doesn't work. So here's the workaround. Just hit Control C on your keyboard and that will copy all those properties. Click on OK. Come up here, go ahead and click on the second example file I have here and come up here to the custom properties, and you can see there's no custom properties listed at all. So click on the very first line, number 1, click on Control V, and there it is. We pasted all those custom properties from the other part, and now I can change the name to something else besides block, and now I have all those custom properties saved for this part as well. Now, if you don't want to automatically always cut and paste your custom properties from one part to the next, you can also save a blank document with all these pre-filled out for you. So because each part will have a different description, let's go ahead and delete that block from there and keep everything else the same. Click on OK, and then come up here and go to File, Save As, and instead of a regular part, let's go ahead and click on Part Template. Now notice I already have a Lynda part template defined here, and I could overwrite that if I wanted to, or I can create another one. I can have as many part templates as I'd like, and I can define things like the units, the material, and so on, all inside of that part template. So anytime I open that template, it will have all that information preloaded for me, so I don't have to type it in or reselect it inside of that part. Go ahead and name it whatever you'd like, and then go ahead and click on Save, and now you've got a brand new part template that you can use for any of your new documents. Check back next week for more tasty bites of SOLIDWORKS knowledge.